welcome back to Mele Marini. This is my wife B, and today we're gonna go bike riding. Sorry, I got mint in my mouth. We're out here at beautiful Patuxent River Park. Today we're gonna go ahead and just get out. Pretty windy, around 32 degrees. Most people would not be out right now, but this is what happens when you like exploring. You don't let the weather stop you. So we got our bikes. Enjoy the ride with us. I know they say you're not supposed to pump your bike tire up past a certain PSI. But personally, I like doing it to the point that I don't see my tire go down and it still looks like it has a very thick person riding it. Okay guys, I think we're ready to go ahead and start riding. So one of my favorite things to do when I'm riding is to think I'm like doing a marathon, or like maybe, I don't know, like you're trying to ride somewhere important. Last thing, and I would advise anyone to do this unless you're working out in the house, is to imagine something chasing you. It's the last thing I want to imagine when I'm out somewhere, especially by yourself, But yeah, just think about something that puts your mind to a task, so that way what you're doing doesn't feel so tedious on you. Now, with it being cold, and I'm normally used to working out in controlled environments, if you hear me breathing, I am a little out of shape, but also it's cold. So I realized I need to get my GoPro back. I got a GoPro, but I just stopped using it. I'm so used to blogging on my phone and doing stuff on my phone, making videos. I realized it's gonna be kind of hard for me to do what I want to do if I don't have footage. So, guess I'm just gonna keep using my phone. Gotta keep these hands cold. I'm also trying to bike vlog. That's my wife, because we're going through this wet ground. It's so hard to pedal. You see the geese over there? But this route takes us from over there where we were just at, across this field towards this barn. And we're gonna basically just make a giant circle around this cornfield at Patuxent River Park. Go around the circle a few times, get in our hour's worth of riding, and call it a day. Freaking squirrel. Oh man. So if you're wondering why I'm riding so slow, I keep my bike on one of the harder settings to pedal, so I can really work my legs. like I said, I'm nowhere near an expert when it comes to working out or biking. I just do what I like doing. So people will probably critique and say, oh, you're doing it wrong, you're not doing it right. Well, at least I'm getting out and being active. That's my philosophy. As long as you're trying, that's what matters. Because if you're not trying, well, you can't really say anything, you know? And she's off. See if I can do it in this wind. Oh. I have not rode my bike in so long. There we go. Yeah, boy. No hands. Walking towards these geese, they ain't messing with me. They're like, hey, he coming. Hey, y'all ain't gotta fly away now. That's rude. They really ain't messing with me. They're gonna fly a little bit and then land. If they don't land, that's really disrespectful. Like, they didn't have to just leave me like that. Over at the little area that basically gives you the information about the airfield. So at this airfield, the reason I wanted to show you all this is because this airfield is a part of Black history. Columbia Airfield provided access to aviation for African American pilots during an era of discrimination. It began operations in 1941 as Riverside Field with one east-west turf runway, an office and a hangar. The land was leased by pilot John W. Green and Dr. Coolidge Gill, who, between them, owned 6 aircraft. Green's association with Phelps Vocational School not only brought many students to the field for an on-site flight instruction, ground school, and mechanics, but also spurred community interest in aviation. That's what I just read right there. When the U.S. Navy took over the airport's operations during World War II, it added 7 turf runways and a 121-foot pier on the Patuxent River. With its return to the civilian use and a name, Columbia Airfield Center was recognized to reflect a new vision for the site as both an airport and recreational center for African American community, with frequent picnics, hangar dances, motorcycle racing, canoeing, and flying. The Columbia Airfield Center operated only during daylight hours and offered a flying school, charter services, aircraft maintenance, and fuel and tie-down space for private pilots. It used a large fleet of aircraft and became a dealer for Aeronautica aircraft and Continental engines. Green managed the airfield until 1954. Columbia Air Center closed in 1956 when the landowner's heirs decided to sell the property. In 1959, the land became part of the Patuxent River Park and is now owned by the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission. So here you have some of the old photos that I'm really glad that they put out here. Well, I said this in another, oh, I guess my wife's ready to go. This is what, after they upgraded it. But the airfield isn't like that anymore. Now it's just a cornfield. Share with you guys, because this airfield is not only touches a place right here in my heart, but I love fishing here, I love biking here. Plan on doing some canoeing here, and it's just a place I like being active with my wife, so I wanted to share that with you guys. But yeah, happy Martin Luther King Day. And I kind of cut it short. I wasn't trying to give a history lesson. It's just I'm trying to ride my bike, but also give a little bit of a history lesson.
You okay? Feel better? Yeah, that's all I was trying to do, is just show you guys a little bit of history about the airfield. Hey, finally someone out here walking.
It would be nice to have one of those those mounted back cameras that like sit like right here, so y'all could like see me riding. But you don't have to make good. He's just holding his phone.
So we got up there, and then another turn, and then another turn to the right. And then it's a straightaway, and then we'll be back in my car.
This is where I normally come to fish. And it's a real pain in the butt to trek down all these steps with a cooler, fishing bucket, and a bunch of rods. But I want to come over here so I could show you a little better the beautiful Patuxent River. If I'm not mistaken, all that white over there is ice. Obviously it's winter, so it's gonna be cold. But yeah, there's another area of the park that shows a little bit more. This is also what I wanted to show you. This is Shelby's Landing. They rebuilt this whole pier. Finished it in 2019. And it's a good little pier. I don't want to go too far out because of the wind. But they put in a solar panel, some benches, new poles with caps, some railing. And I know a lot of fishermen, they don't like to give away, you know, where they fish. But I don't mind, because whether you're from Maryland or not, you know, if you love fishing, I enjoy finding good fishing spots. And when, I love this term, the old heads give me good fishing spots to go to. I enjoy it. My favorite fish to catch is anything that gives you a good fight. This park not only offers, you know, a little bit of history with this being it used to be airfield. They got the little Indian site that they put together, but you can also do canoeing here, kayaking, and camping. And this is one of the campsites I love. I love that it's so close to the water, because like I said, the pathway right there. Oh, I'll just show you the pathway instead of trying to point it out. So this is one of the open campsites. Put your logs right there, fire right there, eating stuff, and then you got the water right out there. And you can literally camp right there, do your camping, walk out, do your fishing. And you can stay here overnight and you can just fish all through the night. So many beautiful things about this park. And you know, people, they just don't get out and realize it. But that's the purpose of my channel. To do my crafts, to share with you guys, and to show these parks that me and my wife like to explore. Pretty much back to the car now. Oh, that's, I almost stepped in that. I would have went whoosh, right in the horse dung. Oof. Oh yeah, and they allowed horse riding here, which is awesome. And I hope you enjoyed my video. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. All these things would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and hope you enjoyed the video. Get out and be active. Bye.
Senza